Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Natasha. You might know me as Planted in Platinum on TikTok and Instagram. Today we are going to do part 2 of my Hoya collection tour. I have 32 Hoyas to show you guys today. There's some rare, some that are not so rare. So we'll just get right into it and I'll show you all of my Hoyas. Number 33, Hoya Mb1. Hoya Mb1 is a thinner-leaved Hoya with speckles of splash. This Hoya has beautiful flowers and is an epiphytic plant native to Southeast Asia. So this Hoya has a new leaf coming in, which is super, super cute. It's been kind of difficult for me to grow, but it's still really pretty, and I do want to try to grow this one out and see exactly what we can make of it. She's very unique and beautiful, and I love her. So hopefully she'll start growing for me. Hoya Mb1. Number 34 is Hoya Dolicho Sparte. This is a vining plant, as you can see. It has a runner that is going crazy with some new little cute leaves along the vine. Hard to show you because those ones are pretty small. But I have this Hoya in my grow tent and it does sun stress red, so that's pretty cool. This one has grown quite fast for me, but it really needs consistent watering. Otherwise, you'll get these black spots on the leaves, and that's just from inconsistent watering. So this one has either yellow or pink flowers that I'm not sure which mine is, but it's a quick grower and does sun stress beautifully. So when it does flower, I'll keep you guys updated and definitely show you what color of flowers I have. So this is Hoya Dolicho Sparte. Number 35, we have this absolute beauty of a Hoya. So this is Hoya cinnamomophilia. It's native to the island of Java. It's a beautiful Hoya with glossy foliage and subtle venation. I bought this Hoya to see the burgundy red and green blooms. So this Hoya actually has the most beautiful blooms I've ever seen on any Hoya, and I just really, my goal is to get this one to bloom. So hopefully sometime in the near future. She just spit out this huge leaf, like quite an upsize from her last leaf. You see that? Like that's nuts. Head test. Hoya cinnamomophilia. Go get one. You want to see it bloom, and if it does bloom, tag me on Instagram and show me, please. Number 36 is Hoya Mana, aka the butterfly Hoya. The leaf shape looks like a butterfly, and when it has two leaves, like a pair of leaves, it looks like butterfly wings, which I think is super special. This is a very special Hoya to me because it was gifted to me by my friend, and butterflies remind me of my grandma, and she's passed away now. So this Hoya is very meaningful. It does get sun stressed if you put it in highlight. Ooh, actually, I don't have any more sun stressed leaves on here. When you sun stress a Hoya and you take it out of highlight, the leaves most of the time will go back to its green color. But this one did sun stress really pretty, like purpley burgundy color. So this one is one that I will always keep in my collection because it's so meaningful to me and it's just so cute and dainty and so pretty. Hoya Mana. Number 37, coming in hot with Hoya UT039, Flores Island. So this Hoya is something else. It sun stresses red. There's still some sun stress on that one. I took it out of my tent because it was getting too much light. Like if the leaves start to curl like this, and like I had a huge vine that was going all the way up this trellis and the leaves were just like twisted and turned because it was in way too high of light. So I decided to take this one out and try to sun stress it in my window instead. So I have it in my window for when it gets nice and sunny, and we'll see what happens. But this Hoya has beautiful green foliage with raised venation. So it's kind of textured. It's really cool. Like that vein just comes right off of the top of the leaf, which is super, super pretty. I have this one in a pond mix, and it's pretty rooted in there. It's hard to see through the algae. That's why I bought a bunch of cover pots from the thrift stores, because I'm trying to cut down on the algae from my pond. When pond is exposed to light, it does act the algae acts as a sunscreen to the roots and it will protect the roots. But if there's too much algae buildup after a certain amount of time, your plant will have trouble uptaking the nutrients. So I'm gonna have to do some hydrogen peroxide flushes on my Hoyas coming up here, I think, because some of them are in dire need. But this is a Hoya UT039, and it is so, so pretty, friends. Number 38 is Hoya Pentopia. What a different name this Hoya has. So this Hoya was named for the 5 prominent veins that are visible on both sides of the leaves. So that one's kind of hard to see because it's a newer leaf. But this Hoya has 5 prominent veins, and you can see it on both sides of the leaves, which is really interesting. Its sun stress is really pretty and has a very glossy surface. Like this one is like pink. Like how cool is that? I love it when Hoyas sun stress pink. I think that's one of my favorite things. That leaf is pretty big too. Hoya Pentopia. Number 39 is Hoya Elliptica. This one is such a cool Hoya. Hoya elliptica is known as the turtle shell Hoya because of its unique venation resembling the markings on a turtle shell. Native to Southeast Asia, this plant appreciates brighter light and consistency with watering. It can be a rather challenging Hoya, and I do not recommend this for a beginner Hoya. This one can be hard. But I recently moved mine to brighter light because my friend has hers growing like a weed. And yeah, and it's in her Millsbow or her cabinet. It's just growing crazy. So I thought I would do that with mine. If you see red dots on a Hoya, that means that it's just getting a lot of light. So I think this one might sun stress, but I'm not sure. So I'll have to look it up and see because I don't want to burn it. But mine has a whole bunch of peduncles coming in. Hard to kind of see. And like all along the stem. There's another one down there. Yeah. So maybe this one will bloom for me. And there's 2 more on this side. Like, what are you doing, little Hoya? How cute is that? So imagine if I just got like a whole bunch of Hoya elliptica blooms. Oh my goodness. That would be so amazing. We are coming in hot with number 40. So number 40 is Hoya Cowbang. It's a prehistoric looking Hoya with dark veins and a pointed leaf tip. This Hoya comes from the province Cowbang in Vietnam, and it was previously mislabeled as Cow Dang with a D, but it's actually Cowbang with a B. So how interesting. And my Hoya Cowbang has a very special leaf. Look at this. How cool. It like split into 2 at the bottom. And I gave a cutting of this. I traded a cutting of this to my friend, and one of his leaves actually did the same thing. So that's pretty cool. This one is a slow grower until it gets established. And then once it's established, it just takes right off. And it's one of those prehistoric Jurassic looking Hoyas. So it's really cool to add to your collection for just like a pop of uniqueness. Number 41 is Hoya Caudata Sumatra. I have 2 varieties, so I'm just going to put one down and show you them one at a time. This is a really, really unique Hoya because it has the serrated leaf edges, which it can. I don't know if it outgrows as it matures or if it's different conditions, but like a lot of my newer leaves that are coming in do not have that feature. So it's quite interesting. I don't know if you can get it back or what the deal is with that. So if you do know, please leave me a comment in the comment section and let me know because I'd love to figure that out. But this is a really, really cool Hoya. This one I'm growing in lower light under my Barinas. It's not low light, it's still high light because it's pretty close to the Barinas. But I'm growing one in my sun stress tent under really, really bright light. And look at this absolute beautiful, beautiful plant. The higher light that you grow Hoya Caudata Sumatra in, the more splash you're going to have on the leaves. So this is just something else, I tell you, and I am just in awe of this plant. Like it is so, so incredibly beautiful. This Hoya has a beautiful feathery-like flower. similar to the Hoya Tomsoni. And if I could get this to bloom for me one day, oh my freaking God, I will definitely be showing you guys. My friend gifted me this cutting, a cutting of his plant. And this is the plant that it has grown into. And it's a super, super quick grower under highlight. I just repotted this actually into just a soilless aeroid mix. So we'll see how it does. Number 42 is Hoya Tomsoni. So this is the plant that has the reputation of the fuzzy, fuzzy leaves. It has dark green, small leaves with so much fuzz. This is a very slow growing Hoya that has white flowers and also a variety which has pink flowers. And I think mine was labeled as a white flower, so we shall see. It hasn't bloomed for me yet, but it's super cute and just so, so fuzzy. Like, can you see that fuzz? It's hard to see the fuzz, but it's adorable. Hoya Tomsoni. Number 43 is Hoya Kalista. Hoya Kalista is a Jurassic-looking Hoya with dark green foliage and black venation. It is very similar to the Calamantan, but the Calamantan has a thinner leaf and Kalista has a thicker leaf and more red on the edge of the flowers. This is her newest leaf down here. Look how pretty, and it even has some gorgeous splashing on it. Oh my goodness. I love this Kalista so freaking much. It is adorable. I've had it for quite a while now. I've chopped it a couple of times to trade and to share with friends. But it is just one for the collection. It is so Jurassic looking and prehistoric looking and just something to tell your friends about. This Hoya is very beautiful and elegant in its own little ways. Number 44 is Hoya Flora. This was given to me by my friend Alexis. She had a big, big, beautiful one, and she cut me off a little piece of it, and it has grown like a weed for me. This is a stunning Hoya with long and narrow foliage, and it has a white flower with a burgundy corona. It is so, so pretty. I cannot wait until this one flowers for me. It's just such a cute and compact little Hoya, the way it grows. I just love it so, so much. It's so, so cute. Hoya Passiflora. Number 45 is Hoya Albo Marginata. Hoya Albo Marginata has large textured leaves with creamy white margins. This Hoya prefers a trellis to attach its vines to and is just absolutely stunning. Like, look at those cute leaves. Hello. This one is more common, and a lot of people have a hard time growing this one. I mean, I did as well for a little bit, but I don't know what it was. I think it was my Barinas. I got my Barinas and this plant just started taking off. But then I noticed that it was burning the leaves, so I took it away from my Barinas and just put it on my windowsill, on a shelf by my windowsill, and it's been growing good ever since I did that. So hopefully it continues to grow nice because I do love this Hoya. It's so beautiful. Hoya Albo Marginata. Number 46 is Hoya Pot of Gold. So this one is similar to the Latifolia Albo Marginata, but this one has inner variegation. Look how pretty. So this is a large-leafed Hoya with golden variegation. This is a truly stunning Hoya that everyone should add to their collections. Mine got a little bit damaged on this leaf. That was my fault. But look how pretty, like, hello, that is seriously breathtaking. And this leaf too, like, that is so gorgeous. I recently chopped this Hoya up too to propagate for my market. So I have a bunch of these little cuttings as well. Hoya Latifolia Pot of Gold. Go get you one. Number 47 is Hoya Pubicalyx Splash. So this is another one of my large Hoyas. And it has super splashy foliage. Like, that is stunning. Hoya pubicalyx is native to the Philippines. This epiphytic Hoya is another staple in any Hoya heads collection. It is very affordable and grows relatively quickly. So this one is a great beginner Hoya. And it just boasts this beautiful foliage, and it just vines like crazy for me. Like there's vines coming out here and here. I just kind of wrap them back in, but look how pretty. If you can find a splashy version, go get you a splashy Pubic because wow, stunning. Hoya Pubic. Number 48 is Hoya Natalie. Hoya Natalie is a round-leafed Hoya with a black margin when sun-stressed. It's truly a beautiful Hoya to stare at. It has beautiful red and fuzzy blooms, which, oh my goodness, please bloom for me one day, Miss Natalie. Look how beautiful she is. And look, she has a new little leaf coming in. How precious is that? I love this Hoya so stinking much. Like, it is just adorable. She grows like a weed in my tent. I have her on a North Shore Tropicals clear acrylic trellis, and she's just super happy. I also have a lot of these propagating for my market. So she propagates very easily, roots up nice. Yeah, she's simple. She's a really nice one. I really like this one. I would also recommend this one for anyone who's looking to get into sun-stressing Hoyas. I mean, the black margin on a leaf is just something else. I love that so, so much. I think it's a beautiful characteristic of a Hoya. Number 49 is Hoya Waimanii Borneo. Look how cute this Hoya is. Native to the jungles of Malaysia, this is a truly stunning Hoya, known for its beautiful blooms and unique foliage. I had to add this to my collection as soon as I saw it. It sun stresses beautifully, as you can see on these leaves. Like, what is that? Hello. So, so pretty. I absolutely love this Hoya so much. This one likes to dry out a little bit more between waterings, I've found. So if you do have this Hoya and you're having difficulties with it, just give it more light and let it dry out a little bit more before you water it. I don't like my leaves to get wrinkled before I water my Hoyas. So that's just something I prefer. A lot of people will water them when they can do the taco test and bend them. And if they bend and they're not solid, then it's time for a watering, or if they start wrinkling. But I just like to regularly water mine. I think that they need a little bit more water than people assume. But another really cool feature of this Hoya is the leaf is literally velvet. Like if you pet this leaf, oh my goodness, it's literally just velvet. I wish I could show you. You can't see, but it's, yeah, it's covered in little velvet hairs. How adorable. Hoya Waimanii Borneo. Number 50 is Hoya Biacensis Splash. Look how cute these button-shaped leaves are. Like, they are just absolutely adorable. I've cut mine so many times, so it's kind of just like clustering at the bottom, which is super cool. Hoya Biacensis Splash is a quick growing round-leafed Hoya that sun stresses quite nicely. It gets like a red margin around the outside of the leaf, as you can see. It's just super cute and chill, and it's got little splashes on the leaves. When you sun stress it, the splashes are harder to see. But yeah, it does have some splashes on there. So this is a really cute Hoya that is one of my favorites. I just love how quick it grows. This is a very easy Hoya, so this would be definitely a beginner-friendly Hoya. You could sun stress it or just leave it green. It's beautiful both ways, and it propagates super easily, and it's just a cute little stunning Hoya to just add a bit of cuteness to your collection. Hoya Biacensis Splash. Number 51 is Hoya Graffi. Hoya Graffi is a lovely green Hoya that has long, slender leaves and beautiful white blooms with red splotches on the back of the bloom. This Hoya is a little bit challenging for me. It does grow super fast, but if you put it in too high of light, it will develop like a black washed out look on the back of the leaf. So I chopped all of that off and I just moved it away from my Barinas and I put it just on my windowsill. So hopefully this Hoya will start growing nicely for me again because it's super cute and I really want to see the blooms. Hoya Graffi. Number 52 is Hoya incrustata Albo Marginata. So this is a outer variegated plant. This Hoya can give you such beautiful leaves. Like, look at that. That is just insane. It is so, so pretty. And I have mine in my tent. So when the new leaves come in, they kind of get like a pink sunstress on them. Like, how gorgeous. I think that they are just something else. This plant is from the Philippines, where I'm sure, like, could you imagine going to the Philippines and just seeing a huge, lush jungle full of this beautiful Hoya? Like, how cool would that be? Oh my goodness. Just a lovely one. Hoya incrustada, Albo Marginata. Number 53 is Hoya Matilde Splash or Silver. This is a very splashy Matilde. So, so stunning. I have a very silvery vine in this one here, in this plant. I have two cuttings of this from the same plant. But look at this, like how cute is that? And like under there, you can see the silvery leaves. It's such a pretty plant. This is a hybrid of Hoya carnosa and Hoya serpens. If anybody was curious, it is a hybrid. It's got some cute little baby leaves coming in there. Like, how adorable. And then my second plant here is also pretty splashy. I chopped this one off because it was so splashy and I just kind of wanted to repot them together eventually. So I'll be doing that soon. Hoya Matilde Splash or Silver. And look at the cute turtle pot. How adorable is that? Oh my goodness. I love it so much. Number 54 is Hoya Polynera Outer Variegated. This is a stunning Polynera, so a trailing Hoya, the fishtail Hoya. Mine is just growing white vines though, unfortunately. It'll grow these beautiful full white vines and then die off. Like you see, there's two new leaves there and they're both white. So I'm just waiting for it. I might just chop this again and see if it'll shoot out a vine that isn't all white. Like this one's like a half moon leaf. It's so pretty. Oh my goodness. I just want this to stop growing all white for me though. That would be so nice because I really want to have a nice full plant of this one day. So we'll see how that goes. Wish me luck. Number 55 is Hoya Mareli. This one I acquired in a trade from my friend. And it's super cute. It's still rooting up, so I just have it rooting in perlite. I really want this one to root up nicely so that I can plant it. It's native to the Philippines and has green leaves with prominent veins, and its sunstress is red. So I also have this, which I think is Hoya Mareli. So this one I acquired in a trade as Lobii dark red, and somebody in a Hoya group said it looked like Mareli, and it's definitely not Lobii dark red. So if you think that's Mareli, let me know, and if you don't, let me know what you think it is. Pretty please. I would be interested to hear what you guys have to say. If you hear a color like dark red or white in a plant name, it usually means that's what color the flowers are. So if this was a Lobii dark red, it means it would have dark red flowers. But if you hear silver in a name, generally that means that there's silver splashes on the plant. Number 56 is Hoya Kalista Black Cat. So this one is really has my heart. I love this plant so, so much. It has black variegation. Like, look, wow. And this one is a more rare Hoya. Like, you will not come across this one very often. I managed to find this on a local purge. Sorry, not a local purge, but a purge in Canada. And I got it shipped to me. So this is a stunning Hoya that has black variegation, and I just am obsessed with it. I just want it to grow for me. One day it will grow. I'm just being impatient though. It had a lot of roots, so I potted it into pond, and yeah, it should just grow for me eventually here. I'm just lightly fertilizing her and giving her a foliar fertilizer, so hopefully soon I can show you a new leaf on this beautiful Hoya Kalista Black Cat. If you have this plant, please let me know how it's growing for you. I don't have much experience with it, so I would love to hear your care tips if you would be so kind to provide them to me. Number 57 is Hoya Mb1 1255. This is a hybrid of Hoya verticillata Laos and Acuta Albo Marginata. It has big round leaves with hints of silver splash. So this was one of my wish list Hoyas that I managed to get into in a trade. So that was really exciting. Like, look how splashy that leaf is. It's literally so pretty. I just love it so much. It hasn't grown for me, but I might see if these vines are alive or not, chop into them. I think they are, so I just left them, but I might chop into them and see what it's looking like inside and maybe encourage some growth. This is such a beautiful Hoya with big, huge leaves that are just delicious. I can't wait till this grows. Number 58 is Hoya Mana Cloudy Sky. I did also receive this one in a trade very recently. It has beautiful silver splashy leaves of a blue-green color, and it gets its name Cloudy Sky from its silver patterns on the leaves. It has a rough texture and lightly serrated edges of the leaf. It's pretty cool. It's very textured. It has this like dark bluey green color, which is super pretty. And it's another species of Hoya Wymanii Borneo. And since I absolutely loved the first one that I have, I was so happy to find a second. So this one is Hoya Wymanii Cloudy Sky. Number 59 is Hoya Larissa. Hoya Larissa is a hybrid of Finlaysonii and Meredithii. It's got stunning leaves with dark veins. I want to see if I can sun stress this one. That would be super cool. But look at that, how veiny that is. That is so, so cool. I really like this Hoya, and I'm really excited to see this one grow. So I'll be giving you guys updates, and we'll see when another leaf pops out of the stem. We are at number 60. We are almost done my Hoya tour. So this one is Hoya Golden Eye. Super stunning. This is a one-leaf cutting that I just acquired in a trade. So Hoya Golden Eye is named Golden Eye because its leaves have a golden yellow color similar to Vitellinoides. It is a hybrid of Vitellinoides and Incrissata. You can definitely see both of the parents in this plant. I think it's such a cute Hoya, one that I haven't really heard much about, and I'm really excited to see what I can do with it. So I'll keep you guys updated on Hoya Golden Eye when she does something. Number 61 is Hoya Silver Lady. Hoya Silver Lady is a silvery Hoya that sun stresses purple, similar to the Nicholsoniae New Giddy Ghost. The silver is metallic and glossy, and it does well trailing or trellised. So we'll have to see if we can sun stress this baby too, because that would be so, so cool. Like, the silver is unlike other silvers. It is definitely metallic. Super pretty and unique. I really love this plant. Number 62 is Hoya Serpens Splash or Silver. This is a cute little variety of Hoya serpens. Apparently it grows super, super slow, but that is okay with me. I was really lucky to attain this for a really good price. It's a more rare Hoya that has small leaves that have silver on them. It's slow growing and appreciates a trellis or being left to trail. Hoya Serpens Silver or Splash. Number 64 is Hoya Kaimuki. So Hoya Kaimuki is known for its beautiful red flowers, which I will insert a picture of to show you. I am so excited to get this plant to bloom one day. It's a very thirsty Hoya, I've found in my experience, but if you give it a trellis, it does grow a little bit quicker, so that's good. Hoya Kaimuki. And our last Hoya, I'm going to have to take you into my grow tent because it's in my prop box. I do need to pot it up, so we'll just go do that right now. All right, friends, our last Hoya is Hoya Bella Eniki Puix. So this is a outer variegated Hoya Bella variety. I have a couple cuttings in here that have been growing like weeds that are extremely overdue for a potting up, but it's just so beautiful. I have a lot of little different Hoya stems in here growing as well. But yeah, this is the star of the prop box today. She is just so beautiful and actually has really big leaves for a Hoya Bella. I acquired this in a trade from my friend, and I'm really excited to get her potted up and growing under my grow lights with her sister, Hoya Bella Lita Bui. So we shall see how she does. I had this one before and it didn't work out, so I have two beautiful cuttings in here, and I really think that I'll have better luck this time because they are very extremely rooted into perlite. So I think I'll just throw them into pond and see how they do. Thank you guys so much for watching today. I appreciate you all joining me for my Hoya tour. I hope that you guys liked all of my Hoyas. If you have any feedback about this video, please drop it in the comments. Let me know what your favorite Hoya was, if you have some of the same ones as me, any advice that you have for me for growing my Hoyas differently, or any other Hoya videos that you would like to see. I do a lot of Hoya propagations. I love repotting my Hoyas. I love thrifting cute little pots for them. Anything that you would like to see, just feel free to drop it in the comments. And if you liked this video, please consider hitting the like button, leaving a comment, or subscribing to my channel. And if you hit the little notification bell, you can be notified every time that I post a new video. Thank you guys so much for joining me today, and have a wonderful day. Goodbye.